One of my most popular video series is actually a video series of 5 videos, 15 minutes each, where it's an actual webinar where I talk about the 5 questions that you need to be able to answer in order to go into an interview highly prepared. All right? So what I've decided to do is break up these 5 questions into 5 different videos, and I'm setting myself a goal of making them 5 minutes or less for each one. So in today's video, we're going to talk about question number 2, which is, what can you do for us? What can you do for us? The way you answer that is, whether they ask it or not, you have to be prepared for this question, because this is what they want to know. You want to be able to tell them what you have done in the past for your current or past employers. In other words, you want to have stories. That is going to be the most impressive thing that you can give them. So when you answer a question that ends in a story, you want to start general, like, oh wow, I actually did that on a daily basis in my last job. And then you go into specifics. For example, there was one time that and then you go into the specific answer. You want to tell a story with a beginning, middle, and end that sets up the situation, explains the opportunity that it presented to you, the action that you took, so you give the actions that you were able to take in this specific story. So this story needs to start with one time and then finally you end it with the quantifiable result. It is very important that you have a number at the end, because people are attracted to numbers. And you'll actually find in a face-to-face interview that they will write down that number when you give them the end result, the number. So when they ask you, what can you do for us, or something of that effect, even if they don't ask you, what they're really wanting to know is, more than anything, it's, what can you do for our company? What can you do for my team? What can you do for our department or division? What can you do for our company? All right? And so the way that you want to be able to answer that in stories is to make yourself relevant to their needs and their aspirations. Now you'll find another video in another playlist, actually the interviewing playlist, that talks about how to do a questioning strategy, and there are 2 videos about that. And so you really want to read through those questions and find out what questions you can ask in order to make yourself relevant to their needs and their aspirations. All right? And so I'm going to keep it under 5 minutes, and this is the number 2, which is, what can you do for us? And it is based upon the stories of what you've been able to do for companies in the past. You want to be specific so that you can start general and end in a specific answer. All right, I'm Tammy Kabell with Career Resume Consulting, and if you want to contact us, our information is coming up on the next screen. Thanks, and have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye now.